see, even when the captain is clearly saying that we are turning back, so yeah, it got scary.
Very scary.
Yeah. And we were doing cargo operations in Dammam, Saudi Arabia. And on the 2nd of March, on the VHF, channel 16, we started hearing broadcasts by the IRGC that the Strait of Hormuz is effectively closed for all commercial shipping, and if any ships tries to pass or sneak out, will be attacked with devastating force. It was the 4th of March that we anchored in Dammam, and initially for the first week it was pretty peaceful. We could not see any activity, which gave us a sense of belief that we are in a safe spot. But roughly around the 9th or 10th of March, we could start seeing missile interceptions. We could hear the drone activity. Because these drones that Iran flies, the Shahed drones, I would like to put this on record because we can hear them. Their propellers have a loud noise. They are not silent. We couldn't see them because all this activity used to happen in the night. Now, this is where, the anxiety and the fear and panic started kicking in, that we are exposed. We as mariners are trained to, face and counter storms, operational accidents, incidents, machinery failures, uh, non-compliance with regulatory norms, and the occasional brush with piracy. But nothing in our manuals, in our shipboard management system, or our training has trained us for such advanced warfare. So it was in an area of gray. One had to draw up on common sense, on your sum total experience, and from your inner self on how to lead the men uh, through the crisis, keep things calm. It was a multinational crew. We had Indians majorly, Chinese, Sri Lankans, Russians. Uh, the general state of mind, the first thing that I noticed was things became calmer. The crew who was usually loud and happy were now silent. Meals got shorter. Conversations were more guarded, sort of. And people looking at each other, people looking at me. What's going to happen next? This was not something that we were, sort of hearing on the news or watching a video. This was not a horror movie. We were in the war theater, and no commentator or analyst can, sort of match the credibility of what the seafarers there in the Persian Gulf like us faced and are facing. Manpower was something that came to my mind at least. So we stopped all the heavy maintenance, non-routine tasks because I had to save manpower for emergency preparedness, repeated drills, unannounced drills, making sure the crew is absolutely ready in case of any hit by a missile, to counter fire, to counter flooding, and to abandon the ship. Uh, we used to have weekly and even daily management meetings amongst. I used to hold them with my top officers on just guessing what could go wrong. Okay, something, maybe a tanker gets hit just next to us and this fellow blows up, so what do we do now? Though this did not come through any official channels or from the maritime industry, but the Iranian Revolutionary Guard or the Iranian authorities, to say so, they have made a separate channel. There is an island north of the Hormuz which is called the Lamak Island. So initially they had two passages, that if you're going out, you go north of the Lamak Island, and if you're coming in, you come south of the Lamak Island. And then I think in just last month they have changed it to another sort of route, both south of the Lamak Island. They will take you, they will guard you all the way out. So कूद जाऊंगा. So those things. So it is very essential that you sail with good management companies.
The worst fear is whether he'll be back or not, because every night went like that, and we were seeing the videos and everything. So you start thinking about your future, that what is going to happen and how you're going to manage things, your kids and all. Um, the worst fear is that whether he'll be back or not.
You to add in one point, I forgot one or two
हाँ
points.
जी बोलिए.
The